Hey Natural Dolls. I decided to do a video to talk a little bit more in depth with how to soften your hair once you did the big chop. With the groups that I'm on Facebook, Teeny Weeny Afro and Transition to Natural, I've seen a lot of girls prepare for their big chop and not knowing what to do after as far as having their hair soft once all the wax ends are gone. So I'm going to give a few tips on what works for me as far as getting my hair soft and what may work for you also. So I'm going to warn you ladies that what may work for me may not work for you, so just take everything in stride and see what really works for you. So we're going to go with the first products that work for me. To soften my hair, after I co-wash my hair with Herbal Essence Moisture Milk, I immediately put Cantu Shea Butter leave-in conditioner. What I noticed with leave-in conditioner, it softens my curls and it makes it easily manageable. So that's one tip that you can do. And like I told a lot of people, it's all about the shampoo and conditioner you use. So if you're using a conditioner shampoo that doesn't add moisture to the dryness of your hair, it's not necessarily going to make everything soft. So you're going to have a big problem with breakage, with your hair being dry and breakage. What I also use is I do once a week with my co-washing leave-in conditioners, and also I do some form of treatment. If it's not with my hair mayonnaise, which I love, then I do deep conditioners with cholesterol oil, or I'll use my, here's somewhere, okay, olive oil organic root stimulant. And that softens my hair too at the same time. But it all depends. You can't just necessarily just leave your hair out and expect it to be soft all the time. You have to do something with it. Right now I'm doing a protective style. This is the second day of my twist. It's 2-strand twist. And I just put my hat over it because I'm in the house and I don't like the way it looks just out by itself. Okay. So you have to do a protective style. Like what I notice when I do my 2-strand twist and I leave it in for 2 days, my hair is soft underneath it. So when it's time to unravel it and I add my product, it remains soft. So you have to do something with your hair. You can't just necessarily just leave it out. You have to have moisture. And that goes to my next thing that I use. My spritz bottle. It's basically a combination of a conditioner that I love but don't use as much, which is my moisture milk mixed with water, and then to give it a nice smelling scent, I put olive and clove oil in it. And what I do is I shake it, and I try to make my hair, I use the method of my hair being like a plant. You know how plants need moisture? So does your hair. So I spritz it in the morning to basically when I have my 2-strand twist to leave it, to let it last for the week. I'll spritz it every morning just to get it back into the shape and the curl that I want. And then when I spritz it at night, I also put my silk do-rag or my silk bonnet. And by wearing silk, it helps capture moisture. You can't just go to sleep without either a silk pillowcase, a silk scarf, a silk bonnet, or a silk do-rag. Something with silk, because silk is known to keep moisture in. So when you just leave your hair out without thinking of what it's going to do at night when you sleep, you're in for like a rude awakening. When you wake up in the morning, your hair's extra dry. But what I'm going to do now is, being that I 2-strand twist a lot, and I try to extend the length of my 2-strand twist, I'm going to get a silk pillowcase so I can just sleep, because I'm a wild sleeper. Can't help it. And the bonnet and the do-rag does stay on, but it flattens my curl. So I want my curl to stay a certain way, so I'm going to get a silk pillowcase wherever I can find it. If any of you know where I can find one, let me know. And last but not least, what I do use also is a mixture that I made myself. There's a lot of tutorials how to do it. It's just shea butter, coconut, and you basically put it on, and that also softens my hair. But I'm gonna come in, babe. Say hi to the camera. And that's my husband. But like I said, A lot of things will work for you, a lot of things won't. So you gotta really just play around with it and see what's best for you. But those are the tips on what keeps my hair soft. And hopefully a lot of you newly natural dolls will use this and take into consideration, and maybe it'll help you with the dryness in your hair. If you have any questions, just hit me on the inbox or comment on my channel. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, and if you like what you see, or if you have anything that you feel that you want me to address, you can hit me up with that also. So I'll talk to you guys later. Stay natural.